So I found this quote online that said life is like a piano. White keys are the happy moments and black ones are the sad moments. Both keys are played together to give us the sweet music called life. And while this may be true, you can't consider yourself a real pianist. That is, of course, unless you completed the mandatory prerequisite of working at McDonald's. Now, pianists are some of the most talented and hardworking people on the planet, spending hundreds of hours practicing songs that look like a barcode at this point, to a pinpoint precision of emotional magnitude. Now, such genius level of skill and talent, society surely must reward with the utmost wealth, affluence, and respect. Here's the general life cycle of a pianist, starting with a prodigy at 5 years old playing Fantasie Impromptu by Frédéric Chopin because he loves the piano so much and not because he was forced by his parents. Now the audience, a room full of adults who don't understand how complex and insane each piece takes, claps for the toddler as if he just competently shat in the toilet rather than shitting himself. Now the kid at this age of course can't tell between a parabola and someone's hairline, but he can somehow differentiate thousands of notes with immaculate timing. So at about 10 years old, the same trend occurs, only the child goes into a further spiral of depression because he's playing for the entertainment of Asian parents who want to impress their relatives when they come over, not because he actually enjoys playing the piano. However, the kid is still cracked out of his mind and can sight read almost anything other than his financial future. Now by age 18, the same kid who's an adult at this point has realized that he can't actually make a living off playing black and white keys and decides to pursue another field of equally homeless aspirations, namely computer science. Now at this point you got two options: go all in on your dreams and be the second coming of Long Long, or of course be a YouTuber, a budget version of two-set violin. Now of course when you first pick up the piano, just like any instrument, you have no idea what's going on, but it seems easy enough, at least relative to the other ones. With your monkey brain activated, then you start pressing random notes until it makes random noises, and then you attempt to play the Titanic theme for 10 minutes, to which you miserably fail at. So you keep playing for a few weeks and decide, hey, it's time to start taking this seriously, and then you switch your electric keyboard to grand piano mode to hype yourself up. Now there are several things that make a great pianist, starting off with dynamics are the range of volume that music notes can be played at, and they create a scale starting with pianissimo, very soft, to piano, soft, mezzo piano, medium soft, and then to my friend who's very hard. And then we have mezzo forte, medium loud, forte loud, and finally fortissimo, very loud. And while you're asking yourself what's the point of dynamics, it's the same as white people food. You gotta add seasoning, and seasoning in music is the element of contrast between light moments and heavy moments. Now pedaling piano is one of the most challenging aspects to master, and on a piano there are 3 pedals, and while you may be thinking to yourself, I don't have 3 legs, I can assure you that it was tailor-made for Drake. Now of the 3 pedals, people most often use the right pedal, which is called the sustain pedal, that elongates the note for however long that you hold it there for. Now pianists use this to make their music sound more connected, to replace the connection that they lost with their families. Now the middle, or the sostenuto pedal, is for when my dad is sleeping, and that is the only purpose that it serves. Now the far left pedal does absolutely nothing, supposedly making the song slightly softer, but who the hell cares? Posture is one of those things where I go, does it really matter? Because you always hear pianists tell you, your posture is shit, relax your hands. And while they are indeed correct in this, you cannot let them assert their dominance on you and pull out a $5 bill to let them know you actually earn money. Now there's a certain distance that your seat has to be from the piano, and of course this determines how far you have to stretch your legs and also your hand posture. You want your hands in a relaxed manner, and a lot of professionals will tell you, don't sit too close to the piano, keep your pinky finger curved, warm up before practicing. Well, of course they're right again, you just pull out another $5 bill. Now one of the things that cannot be taught in music is the emotion you play with, but half the time they look like they're taking a giant shit. Now in the pianist's mind they go, I need to scrunch my face up and pretend like I care, or they're gonna score me low. And that's exactly what they do. Now the audience, somewhat fooled by this, puts on a serene looking face as if they're gonna start bawling their eyes out. And that's when you know you made it as a musician. Now in first year of uni, I decided to pick up piano for the first time, and while the purpose wasn't to deafen the people around me, I really wanted to impress a girl. Now Socrates probably once said, girls like guys who play good music, and notice how he said good music, so I'm not quite there yet. Now I dated this girl who was insanely good at playing piano, and not only was she good at playing piano, she had perfect pitch, which is basically cheating. No, I didn't mean on me. But I spent many months learning piano just for her, and by the time I could add a second hand in, we already broke up, which is kind of sad. I did, however, keep playing in my free time, and now I can finally play the most overplayed song in all of existence. Alright, all together now. Na 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 na. Okay, let's be serious now. Pianists are actually insanely talented, and I really think that entire music industry as a whole is so dead because of the lack of job opportunities. I mean, they're literally putting in as much work as a pre-med student and getting out the same thing as a comp sci student. So if you never learned piano before, I'd say, why not go for it? Just not as a profession. Wow, look, you made it to the end of the video. So as a little treat, you feel me? Since it's a piano video, so yeah, I'm gonna be playing some piano. No, my shirt's not backwards. Alright, so if you can guess what this is, congratulations, so can everybody else. Alright. Subscribe.
Wind is howling like this swirling storm inside.